This season was a roller coaster.
A lot of ups and downs, a lot of change.
Definitely not anything that I've ever experienced before.
The dominoes just fell. We got hit with a bunch of injuries and some other off-court personal stuff that you can't control.
Sometimes you gotta do something out of ordinary just to create some smiles and positive energy and to spark the spirit inside the team.
I feel like the whole season, taught me a lot about myself. If I can be resilient like that, then I really can do anything in a season.
The Toronto Raptors fall 118-103 to the Miami Heat. And this has been the 2023-2024 Toronto Raptors season. Thank all of you for watching as we send it back to Danielle in the studio.
All right, guys. Season is over now. I'll say this, we had a lot of stuff that we had to deal this year. Okay, a lot of stuff. A lot of roster changes, a lot of guys coming in, a lot of injuries, a lot of personal problems and stuff that we were dealing, like a lot of stuff that was thrown at us. I'll tell you this, you as a group stayed together, okay? We had tough moments. We were losing some tough games. We were competing in some other games, but seeing your spirit, seeing you guys on the sideline cheering for each other gives me a lot of confidence going into the summer, going into the next season. Everything that we do is for us to make the next step next year. And we want next year to be a much better team and much more competitive and to win much more games, many more games. That's gonna be the goal. Let's go, bring it in.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
What's up, guys?
Hey, Grady.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
What's up, how y'all doing? I'm good.
Rolling.
This season has felt like unlike any other. How would you describe this season?
Let's get it.
It was a season of change. It's one that I'll never forget, that's for sure.
Night and day, completely different. My expectations are coming in of what I thought this season was going to be.
This season was a roller coaster, There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things that happened.
The whole journey really, starting off in the year early with a completely new coaching staff, new systems, so everybody's learning that, like a couple new teammates, really us trying to get the ball rolling, and then come to around like January and all of a sudden like really the whole team gets switched up. Like there's like I think 4 or 5 players maybe that were there at the beginning of the season.
We're sitting there at 12-19 or 12-20 and it was just, can you get this season back on track, or is this just one of those inflection points where you have to make the decision?
To that extent that we've had it this season is definitely not anything that I've ever experienced before.
Obviously a whirlwind. Yeah, crazy with the changes, and obviously I don't know. Just talking to older guys and hearing from that, it's not normal.
Really starting that process that we started at the beginning of the season over again. Woo! But you kind of make do, and honestly, like the guys that we brought in, all really smart basketball players, so the transition actually felt surprisingly easy.
The biggest thing for me, just being able to be at home and see my family every day, and that really was what I was thinking about when I was coming here.
Coming into it, obviously after All-Star break, we won a few games in a row. And then kind of the dominoes just fell. We got hit with a bunch of injuries and some other off-court personal stuff that you can't control.
Everybody wants, especially in today's society, everybody wants instant success. Just a little bit of balance, patience, but also the willingness to be competitive and, strive for greatness day in and day out.
We're such a young team now at this point that we gotta learn, first of all, how do we play better as a team, but also how to win.
There was just like so many learning opportunities that was just so different about the season that, you can take that for the rest of your career to learn around.
Whatever challenge was thrown at us, we were trying to find the silver linings, to learn from it, and to be more resilient. You know, every struggle in life, when you deal with a struggle, it becomes a good story, you know, only if you go through it all the way and to see what happens at the end, and when you stay positive along that way.
Though all the stuff happened, like all the things we went through, like this has been a very like positive-minded season. That's largely due to our players keeping a very positive attitude, and also like the coaches bringing like a lighthearted and positive attitude to our practices and to our game in general.
The last thing we're going to watch, okay, so we haven't talked about a little bit of finishing, right? This guy right here, he doesn't just preach it, he's working on it. Okay? This is game speed. This is game speed shit right here. Game speed.
RJ, where you from, RJ? Mississauga. I'm from Chicago, baby. Yeah, Scarborough, man, stand up, baby. Scarborough, stand up.
This one tonight goes to RJ.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite clips right there. I finally got the chain.
We always talk about win the day. It's about small wins. It's about what builds the culture and contributes to the culture. And that chain, the idea from day one was not necessarily the best performance in the game. Just like intangibles that people bring to the team and to the culture, I think it goes long, long way.
My boy got the chain.
For people knowing that we appreciate their contribution, I think it just makes them even more motivated to work harder.
Coach, change those use it. Yes, sir.
Love you, baby.
Celebrating other guys is a big part of sports, a big part of basketball, a big part of team success. Being happy for your teammate, it translates to the real world. Having life be bigger than just yourself.
For the first time in his career, Scotty Barnes is going to be the All-Star!
Let those games, those losses kind of determine how you're going to feel the next day, then that's going to not make the team good, obviously. You know, you got to come in every single day and start fresh, and I think Darko did an amazing job at that. It's just he's going to come in and work regardless of what happened the last day, and you know, it's resilience, really.
A coach can really help with the vibe of the team, and you know, trying to reach certain specific goals that are about more than the results of the scoreboard. These are things that you don't want to take for granted, and you want to make sure you give people the flowers when they need them.
There's nothing like winning in sports, but you also want to have a team that understands how to navigate through adversity, and I think we've done that.
I was saying, you always remember how like somebody made you feel, and you know, the Raptors have made me feel very welcome, and I appreciate that, you know, more than anything.
Our culture has really kept us through this, and I'm proud of all the workers, all the departments, everybody that has kind of contributed to this.
For me, culture is creating good and positive memories. I think it brings a lot of motivation, a lot of spirit for I want to continue working, I want to continue getting better, it creates hunger to do even more and in a positive way.
He always tells us, you know, this should be fun. We're here to play basketball, you know, and you know, this is our livelihood now and our jobs, you know, at the end of the day, it should still be fun. So, and he really does try to incorporate that every single day.
The thing I'm gonna remember the most about the season is Gabby's behind the head throw for the half court shot.
It was unexpected, to say the least.
So I just went, I ran up, and I remember like, okay, just line yourself up so at least like you're kind of close, and then I just looked like at the opposite, and then I just chucked it.
She just steps up, throws it backwards, switches it. I just remember everyone's hands go straight up.
She was the last one to go, and she won on behind the head heave. It was amazing. But those are the things that you remember for sure.
In the moment, I was just like, that just went in. Like, you don't really know what's happening. Everybody's yelling and excited. And then I rewatched the video, and you just kind of rewatch everybody's different reactions. And it's just fun to see, like, everybody get so excited. Like a little moment of, like, happiness.
Sometimes you gotta do something out of ordinary just to create, some smiles and positive energy and to spark the spirit inside the team.
Fight on 3, 1, 2, 3, fight!
We entered the rebuild now. I'm really excited about what future holds for us.
I want to go in and be prepared for, whatever. And I feel like if you kind of all have that mindset, and we do. And so that young core is going to really be something.
The early chemistry that we've developed is already looking really impressive.
We still haven't even been all be able to play with each other for a really long time.
When you're building, it's about figuring out who our core is and figuring out how to play together, getting the reps and getting better.
Bringing new players in, part of the fun is bringing them, finding the diamonds in the rough, but I think equally important and equally as fun for me is to see them grow within the organization once they get here.
I feel like the whole season, taught me a lot about myself. If I can be resilient like that, then, I really can do, anything in a season.
Once we get that going and build that chemistry, the sky's the limit.
I just see a group of guys that are selfless, competitive, and want to win. Those are the things that you need. When all those things are together, you give yourself a chance at something special.
It's definitely a young core that has a lot of talent, and I think we've done a good job being together. Add a few pieces here and there, a little more experience, time under your belt, and you never know.
We're gonna build something, and we all truly believe it, and we all are gonna put our hard work and effort into it each and every single practice, each and every single game, each and every single day we come together and work. We all have the same interest and common goal, and that's what we want. We all want to get better too. We got a long way to go, but you just got to take baby steps, day by day, practice by practice, game by game, keep getting better.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family!
about to witness?
Baby's first words? Let's hear them!
Oh, drowned out by the blender. Rookie move.
Oh, so sad. Audio Magic Eraser?
You kidding me?
Hello! Pixel in the clutch! Share that with Grandma!
Google Pixel 8.
Even better with Bell.